Hi, I'm Jess Roy, and today I'm your personal chef. Alright, so what I've got for you today is flounder and papillote. And what that means is essentially a whole meal right in a pouch. So what we've got is some really nice, beautifully fresh salmon fillets. And I've also got a square of parchment paper laid down on the counter. So I'm just going to take a couple of pieces of flounder. Now when these cook, because it's such a light fish, it's going to reduce quite a bit. So I'm going to go ahead and put 3 small pieces onto my parchment paper, keeping it on one side or the other. Next up, we're going to season it with just a little bit of salt and some pepper. So I've got fresh cracked salt right here and some fresh cracked pepper. Careful not to go overboard. Because this fish is so light, it will absorb a ton of flavor, and if you go overboard, it might just be too much to handle for the little fish. So next up, I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lemon, about 1/4 of a lemon, right down there onto my flounder. And then right here in this beautiful bowl, I have chive butter. Now all I've done is taken 1 stick of butter, gotten it to room temperature, and then mixed it with some chopped chives, about 2 ounces of chopped chives. Then I've stored it into the refrigerator overnight, a couple hours, or you don't even need to firm it up overnight. I just like to because it really lets that flavor infuse into the butter. So this is going to kind of act as our sauce. So there we go. I've got 2 little pats of butter, a sprinkle of garlic, some fresh grape tomatoes that I've just sliced in half right down on there. And then just for a garnish, a couple of really pretty lemon slices right on top, very thin cut. So next step of this process is I'm going to fold my parchment paper over, and I'm going to crease it down the back, making a really nice sharp crease. You can also fold this ahead of time if you like. Sometimes in more traditional French way, they cut it into a heart shape before they start folding the parchment over. So now I'm going to start at the corner, and I'm going to fold this over, making sure to really press down on the edges, because the important part of this is keeping all of that heat, air, moisture inside the pouch so that it steams the fish. So we want to lock it all in. Just got to fold it over really nice tight creases. Now this is going to cook relatively quickly, about 12 to 15 minutes in a hot oven at 400 degrees. And then it's all done. It's dinner in a pouch. So this is really great as a make ahead, or if you're busy entertaining, you can just make a bunch of these up, stick them in the oven, and then they're ready to go whenever you want to. So as I'm coming to the end of my folding, I've got this little tail right here. All I'm going to do is tuck my tail right under the edge so that it's seamlessly all sealed up. Just going to grab a pan, put my flounder and seasonings onto the pan, into the oven it goes. Voila, we've got one right here ready to go, and I'm going to show you what that looks like when you open it up. So I'm just going to take some scissors or kitchen shears and really carefully pierce into the pouch. Now you want to be careful because some steam could arise. Don't burn yourself. See that nice steam? Oh, it smells delicious. And as you can see, we've got this beautiful meal all encased right in this bag with the sauce already done. So you can serve this to your guests right like just on the plate in the paper and cut it open for them like that, or you can remove the fish and put it on the plate and then drizzle the sauce over, however you prefer. Alright, thank you for watching. Next week, stay tuned for one more video on any recipe that I choose. Go to lowellson.com for more recipes. I'm your personal chef, and we'll see you next Wednesday.